If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.
Final segment. This is Thursday Night Live on a Wednesday from Bill Bateman's in Reisterstown, brought to you by Bud Light and Fremont Mortgage on WNST. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up one more time for Dennis Pitta and Kemoeatu. All right, Dennis, I told you that we'd do this. This is, it's corny, but people like hearing things like this. I'll start with me, by the way.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah, I'm going to tell everybody what I'm thankful for this year. Then I'm going to let you tell everybody what you're thankful for this year, all right?
Okay.
I'm thankful for cold beer. I'm thankful for a delicious crab quesadilla. This is really good. Chesapeake quesadilla here at Bill Bateman's. This is a win. I'm thankful that you have not, despite all of our differences, it hasn't come to blows yet this season. I'm thankful for that.
Still some more games left.
I figured there's always an opportunity. And I'm thankful that the Baltimore Ravens are 8-2, and it looks like we'll be headed to the playoffs for a fifth straight year. That's what I'm thankful for.
There was one guy happy.
Yeah, Nestor's happy about that. I'm not sure. I guess nobody else wants to go to the playoffs. I don't know what that's all about. So now I turn it to you. Dennis Pitta, what are you thankful for this year?
Oh man, I mean that's hard to follow.
That was pretty good, right?
Yeah.
I didn't prepare that at all.
I'm gonna say I'm not really thankful for cold beer.
Well, I know you're not a drinker.
Yeah. Let's see. You know, I'm thankful to be a Baltimore Raven.
There we go. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
We're thankful that you are a Baltimore Raven.
Well, thank you. I'm thankful for, and I definitely got to say I'm thankful for my wife. She heard this.
Right, yeah.
And I didn't say that.
Oh, by the way, I didn't say I was thankful. Oh, she's not paying attention. I'm good.
Yeah, she's not paying attention.
My girlfriend's not listening.
Definitely thankful for my wife. And, you know, I'm thankful to not have a concussion right now. To be honest.
That's a pretty good answer.
I may be concussed, but I don't feel
You don't feel it. That's important. Make, you want to throw in anything this year that you find yourself
No, I passed.
He has nothing to be thankful for.
I'm thankful to be alive.
All right. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Hey, Dennis, you were part of this last year going out to San Diego.
Yeah.
Look, I know you guys don't
Are you holding me responsible? Like, oh, you were part of this terrible loss.
I didn't go, but we had some people that walked up here between segments, and they were like, by the way, I spent an awful lot of money to go out and see you guys play in San Diego last year.
That was totally disappointing.
Yeah, right? And it didn't get the outcome that I wanted. Do you guys think about that? Does it still stick with you as you head back out there this year? Is it? Look, all you care about is getting ready to play the Chargers, but is there a part of you that says, it's hard to let that go, and I would like to wipe that taste out of my mouth?
No, it definitely does. And I think this is a real similar game to last year. You know, we're kind of at a similar point in the season when we went out last year, and it's always tough to go across the country and, you know, play on the road, especially with a team like the Chargers who, you know, maybe they haven't had the season that they wanted, but, you know, a lot of talent on that team, and they can definitely be explosive when they're playing well. And so it's never an easy game to play, and, you know, we have our challenge cut out for us this week, and but, you know, we're definitely excited to kind of, you know, make up for last year and come out and play well.
Make, as you guys have been watching the film this week, is there anybody on the Chargers offense that isn't 6'5"? I mean, those guys are massive over there.
That is huge.
Right.
From the quarterback all the way to the line and the receivers and everyone. They have a very talented team.
But what is it that you see in Phillip Rivers? I mean, he's a guy maybe somewhat similar to Joe. He's played at such a high level, you know, hasn't gotten to a Super Bowl yet in his career, but everyone knows exactly what he's capable of. And in any sort of game, he could be a guy that goes off for 400 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, I mean, he's a threat, you know. If he comes out hot, he's going to be on fire. That's why we got to go in there and put the fire out early so he doesn't get the momentum going. So he's one of those guys that the momentum's looking good, he's going to tear you up. So we got to get in there and stop him.
Dennis was talking in the first segment. He's got a lot of family out that way. Do you have anybody, you know, is this, you know, maybe somewhat of a homecoming for you out there?
Tremendous amount of family out there. I had everybody call and be like, can I get 60 tickets?
Right.
I'm like,
no issue. We'll just take care of that.
I'm like, I'm sure I own the team and it's free. I'll get it for you.
You're like, I've been to the internet. There are plenty of tickets available there.
Yeah.
Just go right on.
I mean, I got cousins that I haven't talked to in a while come out the woodwork and be like,
you're pretty sure
some tickets for the game?
They're not actually your cousin?
I'm like, yeah. Chances are you're cheering for the Chargers, buddy.
Yeah, what's funny is everybody thinks we get all these tickets for
I'll negotiate, I'll barter with my teammates for this many, but after this, y'all are on your own.
You do. You gotta be saying, look, there's 60 of you, I only got 10 tickets, and you guys decide who's gonna go.
Yeah, fight amongst yourselves. Maybe like a nice arm wrestling competition or something like that if you want to go. What about you, Dennis? Did you have to handle it similarly?
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, my family's pretty good about understanding. It's not free for us, and so a lot of my family actually goes online and just gets their own tickets, and I tell all my friends, listen, I got to pay for it just like you do, right? So go online and get your own.
And then I'll say back to you something like, yeah, but you get paid like a football player.
And then I feel bad.
Right, we get paid like a teacher, so now how do you feel about yourself?
Right.
You're just like, well, okay, I guess maybe I'll buy
We also get taxed like football players too.
That's true too. That's true too. There's no doubt about that. Maki, do your family come around? Does they travel to come see you, or?
Once in a while, because it's too far. It's a 12-hour flight from Hawaii, and they think twice about coming out.
Yeah, I understand.
That's why when I have more people coming to the San Diego game, because it's a halfway flight. Instead of a 12, they can do a 5-hour flight.
Makes a lot more sense.
Yeah,
right,
so.
Makes a lot more sense. Hey, Maki, one thing I wanted to ask you about before we let you go. We lost an island guy this past year. Junior Seau passed away. I talked to Haloti about this. He said, for all of you guys, he was a guy you really looked up to. He was maybe a role model for a lot of the island guys. Can you tell me about what it meant to you, what Junior meant to you, and what the loss of Junior Seau meant to you?
Junior Seau was like, growing up as Polynesian kids, we live on the islands, and you look at the NFL and be like, oh man, that's for guys that can do it. That's for guys that can make it. But when you see Junior Seau out there doing it, it's like, wow, he's from the islands too.
Right.
Maybe I could do it. So he was like a superhero for the Island boys. That is proven that you can come from the islands and you can play in the NFL and be successful. So Junior Seau is going to be missed, and there can only be one Junior Seau.
Do you see in a little bit of a way like Haloti taking over some of that role? And do you even yourself feel some responsibility knowing that it's still a small group of you that are having success in the NFL, that you need to be that role model?
Oh, definitely. And Haloti is one of those guys that's right behind Junior Seau. He's a Pro Bowler. Is one of the main guys on the team that can make a difference. And Haloti is playing at that level, that Junior Seau level.
Sure.
That he has to be playing on Sundays for a good percentage of the team in order to win. He's doing it.
No doubt. Dennis, I'm not going to ask you much for much this Sunday.
Yeah.
Maybe something better than last year. That'd be nice. What I was going to say is maybe 2 plays. Can we get that much? Just 2 plays?
I will try and be in the game for at least 2 plays.
That means a lot. That means the world to me.
I can't promise anything more than that.
I'll live with that.
Okay.
Hey, give it up one more time for Dennis Pitta and Maki Kemoeatu. Maki, thank you for coming out here tonight, man. We really appreciate it. It's good to have you.
Thanks for having me. Enjoy the food tonight, because I'm not going to eat.
Yeah, well, save me some tomorrow, all right? Can you do that? Can you save me some pig tomorrow?
Tomorrow I'm going to do some
damage. All right, I appreciate that. Dennis, we will see you back out next Thursday. We will be at, we're back at Greenmount Station in Hampstead next Thursday.
All right.
Hope everybody can come join us out there. Thursday Night Live brought to you by ABC Rental, by Fremont Mortgage, by the Goldfather, by the Raven Zone. We really appreciate everybody coming out, and by Bud Light. We will see you next Thursday. Coming up next, it's the Reality Check here on WNST.
If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.